Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Last time we left off, we just got to Pewter City, and now I want to talk to this woman with a Slowpoke. She wants us to do a favor. She wants to go to the Pewter Museum, but her dear Slowpoke refuses to budge. Now, for those who don't know, Slowpokes are, as the name would imply, very slow. So, I mean, it's fine. She can go to the museum. I don't mind chilling out with a Slowpoke. Such a weird Pokemon too, especially in the anime. If you guys have never watched the anime, it's actually kind of interesting. But yeah, Slowpoke, just nice little Pokemon, hanging out with it, making sure it's not gonna go anywhere. And to be fair, I believe in Pokemon stats, Slowpoke is one of the slower ones. The reason we wanted to hang out with this lady Slowpoke is because she gets a big pearl. You cannot believe how ridiculously good that is. And given her text, I'm assuming that's a daily event. So, I mean, I might take advantage of that, I might not. I would prefer if I didn't. But, yeah. And now, we get our first taste of a Pokemon gym. Welcome to the Pewter City Gym. This gym is based around rock types. As Mr. Trainer here is gonna, not trainer, but the referee, I guess, will tell us. So, rock types. Rocks are very weak against grass and water. So, if you have a water type like Bellsprout, you're going to wreck house. And he's just asking, do we have a type like that? We have Bulbasaur and Bellsprout. So let's bring out Bellsprout. And aim for the champion. Yep. So, if you did what I said or took my recommendations, you'll have no problem with this gym whatsoever. Bellsprout, what I've seen, always comes with Vine Whip. Vine Whip is incredibly powerful for something like Bellsprout. So, if we go into this, and it gives us a cool little thing. It gives us an icon now. So if we go into Y, we can tell it's a grass type move with 45 power, 100% accuracy. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Growth is just, it raises your attack and special attack. It's not really worth using. So, a level 7 Geodude versus a level 6 Bellsprout. Let's see how it's going to work. Look at that. Look at the damage that is just out there. And as I said, I'm not going to try to go for a perfect, flawless run. I'm going to try to do things that I want to do. And also, Bulbasaur grew to level 5! Yes! And Bulbasaur himself now has Vine Whip. So Bulbasaur is another competitor in this challenge. So, really good having two grass types, because if you end up messing up by accident, your other Pokemon could take up the slack. Also, 1,000 light years is distance, kid. It's not... yeah. Or no, 1,000 light years is time, not distance. I said it in reverse. Whoops, I know science, guys. Level 7 Geodude versus level 7 Bellsprout. And we have the type advantage, and you don't. So, Defense Curl. Defense Curl is a move that literally boosts your defense and nothing else. But I believe it's also a rock move, so that's why it'll have probably benefits if it was an attacking move or a mix of attack and a special move and whatnot. Ooh. Wow, Bellsprout's actually kind of fast for a Bellsprout. Pidgey grew to level 8! Nice! So, now if we come back down, because I'm not ready to fight the gym leader, and yes, the next fight will be the gym leader, let's go back to the Poké Center and heal up. Brock is actually no joke whatsoever. Brock, early game, could very easily mess you up. But, we're talking about a veteran here, huh? Let's show off my guts a bit. So, if we come back to Nurse Joy, and she's just gonna take a second. Heal all of our Pokemon, please. So, now that we have over 6 Pokemon, this gives me a good time to explain this. In the original Pokemon games, you had a PC where you would have to frequent to take out Pokemon and put in Pokemon. They replace it with the map. It's useful, but, you know, not really necessary if you have the map on you to begin with. You can talk to trainers, you can talk to people in the Pokemon centers, and they'll just give you nice little info and such. So that's why I generally don't want to talk to them. So, going back to our gym battle. Luckily for us, also, we don't have to refight any of the trainers we come back. And that's how it is in the World 2. You don't have to refight any of them. You actually can't refight any of them, I believe, in Gen 1. But now, for those who watch the anime, yes, this is Brock. I actually like Brock in the game a lot more than in the anime, because Brock here, like, he knows what he wants. He's like, I am a trainer. I'm like going to show you the determination of my will and power. And in my opinion, that's pretty recommendable. That's respectable. Now, gym leader, Brock. Gym leaders are always going to be tougher than their subordinates of their gym. In the case of Brock, he is actually going to start off with a Geodude. Geodudes are, if you don't know, rock types are always defensive. Meaning, if you're not using water or grass types, you're going to have trouble with them because they take like no damage. But gym leaders can also use items. They will use potions, high potions, or higher potions and super potions. Don't think they're like regular trainers where they won't use stuff like that. They will. But luckily for us, Brock isn't exactly a super hard gym leader. He's just more of a, you have to really watch out for what you're doing. And I'm not gonna lie, I wish our Pokemon were a little higher level than they are right now. But we should be fine. Brock sends out Onyx. Onyx is the biggest attacker he has with level 12. And hopefully we could survive. Oh! It missed! That's really good. So we did like half his health. If he was going to do a rock slide on us, or rock throw, he would have done incredible damage. Even if we resist the attack. Holy cow. I could barely think. And Headbutt gives you a chance of flinching. Also, critical hit. So how critical hit works, it bypasses all your defense. It will straight up, like, hurt you real bad. But I'm pretty sure now we can send out Bulbasaur and have its debut battle. Bulbasaur, you're around the same level with Bellsprout. You're much slower than Onyx, though. Also, I would say this right now, I love the Gym Leader song. Such a good song. Also, oh, Bellsprout, you're Bulbasaur. Whoops. Bulbasaur, you just took that like a champ. Holy cow, Bulbasaur, you are a clutch man. And your physical attack was nice. And you gained like 2 levels. Pikachu grew to level 7. And that's it. Seems I underestimated you. And gym leaders will always give you more than the regular trainer. Plus, for being a gym leader, we get proof of our victory. We get the gym badge, which is the Boulder Gym, or Boulder Badge. And when you trade with other trainers across the world, because this is a thing you could do from way back from the original Game Boy. The original Game Boy had a cable where you had to connect two games together. And that's how they did it back then. But now we have wireless, and it's so good. So let's say I was to trade with Gargoyle, my actual friend on Discord. If he has something under level 20, it would obey me. Or have, yeah. So how it works is, the more badges you get, the more higher level you could have a party member. And they'll obey you a lot easier. There is a chance that they will obey you if you don't have a badge. But it's like a super small chance, and it's like, I think a 1 out of 15 shot of that actually working or something. It's ridiculous. Also, Sakura is completely overjoyed with our victory. Thank you, Sakura. Here, you got a little pet, and to raise your affection a lot more, have a berry. You earned it, even though you did nothing in this whatsoever. But no, you still deserve it. So now with Bellsprout knocked out, sorry Bellsprout, Actually, no, let's go to the Pokemon Center, heal you back up, and then we'll swap you with who I want to swap you with. Da, 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 da. Hey there, newbie. So, for those who've played Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, this is actually what your rival would be. And if you guys have seen the anime, his name is Blue, but this is also Gary Oak. Yep, Gary Oak, the same one from the anime who makes fun of Ash every time he possibly can in the early seasons. So, yeah, it's Gary Oak. He now gives us 5 Great Balls. Great Balls are basically a better Pokeball. I think out of the 15% chance of a Pokeball has to capture a Pokemon, Great Balls increase that by 25. So 25% to 15%. Great Balls are great, but, well, given the name, yeah. They're not really common in this game. I actually wouldn't recommend using them just because you're still in the super early game and you're going to run into like no Pokemon that are going to cause you trouble to capture. Unless, of course, you're going after like Beedrill or something like that, it still will cause you no problem. So, coming back to the Pokemon Center, healing Bellsprout. We're going to slap Sakura back in the team, and we're going to carry on to the next city. And yes, there is a museum you can go and tour, but I'll save that for another time. Because I think it is more convinced if we do it later than we do it now. So, party. Switch out Bellsprout for Sakura. I gotta stop doing that. Sakura, switch out for Bellsprout, and soon we're gonna get rid of Caterpie and Weedle, so we'll have 2 more slots open up for us. So, you're probably thinking, why do you go to Pokemon? I don't want to. Also, if you try to come in here before you beat the gym, this kid's gonna be like, hey, you don't have the gym badge, I'm not gonna let you through because Brock said not to. Got my voice. So, if we go over here, we're gonna see a lass. A good old lass. Jusan? I do not know how to pronounce that name, actually. Now, Oddish. This is actually a very interesting Pokemon, too. Oddish is a blend of grass and poison. Oddish shouldn't cause you a lot of trouble, but I mean, it could cause some people trouble, and to be fair, it doesn't really get violent until later anyways. So, as you saw, Oddish just used Absorb. Absorb is a grass move that takes the HP from your opponent and gives a tiny bit of it back to yourself. For those who play like Final Fantasy and stuff, imagine the Blood Sword and how that heals you as you attack with it. That's the equivalent of Absorb. There are upgrades to Absorb, but we won't see them until maybe the first gym battle anyways. So we're pretty much A-okay for the most part. Pidgey grew to level 9! Wow, Pidgey, you were actually like leveling up like mad. This is kind of crazy. Caterpie grew to 7. Did Weedle grow to 7? Weedle did not grow to 7. Okay. You're mean. Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to challenge us. And with this, our Caterpie is evolving. As we said, it evolves into a Metapod. And I'm sorry, the evolution thing in this looks amazing. Congratulations, your Caterpie evolved into a Metapod. And does it not learn Harden? Okay, apparently it does not learn Harden. I thought it learned Harden when it evolved. Like, as soon as it evolved, too. Oh no. It does! It just ups your defense, which we'll never use. So, Pokeball here. With 3 Pokeball inside the Pokeball. That's great. So, this Pokemon trainer, he's actually a very special Pokemon trainer. He is a coach trainer. He will actually... every coach trainer will be stronger than the regular trainers on the route. But we are still decent enough that we should take him on. Let's try it. Coach trainers, or trainers like these, will only have 1 Pokemon, but they have a move that only that Pokemon will ever use. As you can see, he's throwing out Bulbasaur. So I believe the Bulbasaur only has... I want to say Absorb. I don't know what it has. We'll see as we do it. But as I said, it'll be much tougher than the trainers of the area. So it has the Leech Seed. What Leech Seed does, at the end of every turn, it will suck away HP from you, giving it to the Bulbasaur. But it's super tiny and you shouldn't worry about it whatsoever. And we're doing decent enough damage. Okay, so it's Vine Whip. So the move it'll most likely use is Vine Whip. The Leech Seed is just a annoyance, really. Use Vine Whip. Also, I think we should swap out before this goes bad. Yeah, we're swapping out. So, luckily for us, Grass is actually fairly weak against Flying. So, we have Gust and Wing, or Mirror move, but we don't want to use Mirror move. That's actually not a good move. Bulbasaur, use Vine Whip. It's not very effective because we're also a type that has an advantage over this. So if we use Gust, doesn't have to damage amount. And also, every time you swap out, the Leech Seed goes away, but I mean, they're going to build it back up as soon as you swap out anyways, might as well not. So, Gust, here we go. Wait, they have standard moves too? Interesting. Please tell me Gus is gonna take it down. Good. I was actually getting a little concerned because that was like probably the hardest time I've ever had with a coach trainer. Weedle grew to level 7. Good. And they're basically like on par with it. And now our Weedle's evolving! Yay! And Weedle evolves into a Kakuna! The Pokedex has been upgraded because we now have a Weedle. Or Kakuna. That's smart. And it learned Harden! And we got a Revive. Thanks, that was actually not really that worth it. So, we got a little dinged up in that, so I'm going to go and heal up, if that's okay with you guys. Da 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 da. Okay, so before we go back to the route, or back to the trainer battles, I'm going to save and we're going to call it an episode here. I'll see you guys on the next part of Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And as you